Hello, I'm going to draw some curves. Today's all about curves. It's about curves when you ride. It's about curves when you're in the car. It's about curves that your train track follows. It's about the curves that a ball, whoop, whoop, when you throw a ball up towards your hand, even if you throw it straight across, it still has a teeny weeny curve. You have to throw it slightly upwards or with lots of force, or whoop, see, it goes up, and it goes down. Whoa, it goes down, and that's a curve. Whoop, whee! It goes up, and it goes down. It's all about the curve. It's all about the curve, the curve, the curve. It's all about the curve, the curve, the curve. So we're going to draw some curves. And while I'm drawing some curves, I would love you to go and get something. Have you got a train? Have you got a car? Have you got any? It doesn't matter what it is. You can use a doll, depending what your kind of toys are. Something, and you can use your imagination to get it. Anything that you're going to be able to imagine. You're going on a roller coaster or a train up a mountain, something like that. Go and get something quick, 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 quick. I'm going to draw some curves. Here we go. Go. That's a curve. But if you threw a ball upwards, it would come back down again, or a hose pipe, or a cannonball. If you threw it up really fast and really high, and then they can actually go down the other way. This is not something necessarily. Way now, what can we do with that? We can make some curves. What I thought of doing was this. We can make the curves, and then we can make it into a curvy fish with a curvy tail and a nice happy eye. Whee! There we go. We can make a fish with curves. And if you want to see what the path of the ball actually looked like, see if you can get one of your grown-ups or your older people to, if maybe draw some squares on a big sheet of paper and throw a ball, boing, like that. Slow-mo. Whoops, you're up there, sorry. Slow-mo. Slow-mo. Do you know what the slow-mo is? Slow motion. So film it in slow-mo, and then you'll be able to put the squares behind. Let's actually do that. Let's get rid of Mr. Fish. I like Mr. Fish. But let's put some squares behind, and then and across, and then I'm going to use this. I'm going to do the slow-mo camera. So pretend you're a slow motion camera. See if I can do it. Notice where it goes. Boing. Did you see where it went? I think it went about like that. Like that. I just drew the curve of the ball. Ah! Do you think you can manage to do that? Get some grown-ups with you and see if you can manage to draw the curve of a ball just like that. My goodness, that's amazing curves. I'm going to show you some pictures now, if I can manage it. Things that are, well, first of all, I want you to imagine things that are curved. Can you imagine anything that you go down? Have you ever been down a water slide? That curved? What about a skate park? Have you seen anybody on a skate park? There's curves on a skate park. Where else are there curves? There's curves. Have you seen any racing cars? Any races? There's curves there. And where else are there curves? There's curves in the kitchen. When you whisk things together, they curve, and you can curve it round and round. And then imagine you're going down a slide, a long, 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 long slide, and you go down and around and down again, and a bit to the left, and then straight, and then curved again to the right, and then curved to the right again and again and again. Whoa, that's kind of, woo, but in a spiral, that could be a bit dizzy. And then you can go left and right and down and round. And let's see some, let's look at some pictures. Let me see. How am I going to get to the pictures? I go over here. That's it. I've got to press all the right buttons. There's a button there to press. And then there's a button there to press. And then press that button there. And kerpow, kerbang, kaboom. We have some curves. So you've got the roller coaster, 2 roller coasters. Oh my goodness. And the water slide. Can you imagine the roller coaster going round and round and the water slide going round and round as well, and you can go swoosh round and round with it, going curving round that way, curving round that way, and then if you come out the end, if it goes upwards, you can go whee, splash, and then you'd be doing that curve again. It's the curve of a ball. It's got a big posh name called it's actually kind of got ball in it actually, a parabola. So it's a parabola, 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 parabola. How I love parabolas, parabolas, parabolas. How I love parabolas. Yes, there you go. And what else have we got here? Children's playground. What in your playground? There's a curve. The slide has a curve. It slides at the top and then at the bottom. And then you've got, what else has a curve? If you've got a cool playground that has curves in it. And then of course the skateboard. Now the skate park is not, the curves in the skate park aren't a parabola like a ball you throw in the air. But when the skateboarder comes up and if they go forwards, like when they come over and they do these crazy things that they do, if you watch them on YouTube, they come up and they go, as soon as they're in the air and they're going to come down again, then they're doing a parabola. And if you're running, if you run and you do a long jump, so if you want run, and then you jump, pew, you're doing a parabola. It's a very shallow parabola, but it's a parabola. And who else does a parabola? If you hose pipe, have you ever done a hose pipe? Go shh, and shoot a hose pipe up in the air and down again. That's a parabola. That's the same one. Parabola, parabola. They're all curvy. They're lovely curves. They're very special curves that are made by. They're special curves that happen on our planet because we're pulled down to the planet by gravity. It's all really, really cool. And what else have we got? We've got, oh yes, the ski. Have you seen the people go on the ski jump? They go down, whoop, and they go down and they do the curve. They go down the ski slope and then whee, they do the curve and then they land and they stop. And who else does it? Oh, bobsleds. Have you seen those where you got 4 people, 1 or 4 people, depending, 2, 4, and they go, there's 4 of them in this little thing with their little heads and their bobbly heads and they go, and they curve down the mountain. And what else does curves? Or if you've ever driven up a mountain, you get to see some curves there, that's for sure. Lots of lovely things where you do curves. And curves are part of life. Curves are really, really important. And you know what? Curves are super important for maths. It's not just numbers, it's not just shapes. Curves are super important. So start noticing the curves around you and always remember, whenever you throw a ball, you're making a parabola. Oh, was I a poet and I didn't know it? Always remember when you're throwing a ball. You're making a parabola. Oh, just have that. You're making a parabola. You're making a parabola. We're making a parabola. Whoop, making a parabola. Whoop, making a parabola. Whoop. Thank you very much for joining us. If you like these videos and you think you're learning lots, please do tell your friends about them. Get your grown-ups to tell other grown-ups about them, and come and join us every day. 10 o'clock London time, and while we make curves and numbers and shapes and all kinds of sorting, put lots of things in the same place and match them, doing matching. We do lots of fun things for early years at 10 o'clock London time every day except Sunday. I'm going to have a look, see if anybody, oh no, I think I didn't do the share, so that's all right. If you did make any comments, I will answer them later because I can't see the comments on the group. They take too long to come on before I can do them. But if you do want to find a place that's easier to find the videos, you can look on the YouTube channel. We upload them or I redo them now on the YouTube channel. That's the Bubbly Maths YouTube channel. And then there's the Maths Toys YouTube channel where we make more, well, that's more for older. So if you're more 7 or more, like if you're really old and you're 7 or more, then those are more suitable for that. Although we will start doing them for you guys early years as well. At the moment, It's on here, on the Making Maths Fun for Kids of All Ages. Thank you very much. Oh, and the Bubbly Maths YouTube channel. But I'm now going to find out which button to press. And is it a red button? Wait a minute, is it a red button? Oh no, you have the itty bitty little purrs little me in the corner of the screen. When am I going to learn? Itty bitty little me is not a good idea. Oh well, you've been looking at the all those nice pictures, so they're better looking than I am anyway. So now, is it a red button? Oh no, it isn't a red button that I press to stop that. You have to read it. It says stop live stream. So I'm going to do that now. See you tomorrow. Bye.